All right, Mark, midweek games, the last couple of weeks we've actually been pretty good in these midweek games, but you jumped out early tonight, and then all of a sudden we just talked off camera. It was like we just kind of went through the motions and just wasn't the performance I'm sure you were looking for.
No, we were flat, and we've got an incredibly talented team, but they have to work hard and give great effort and play hard and play enthusiastic and excited, and the moment any of those start to go, we're not as good. And so this was certainly not a winning the WAC worthy effort. It wasn't there, and it didn't have to be there tonight, but we're not a light switch. We can't just turn it off and on. We've got to play hard, and they need to realize that the moment they think they can just go through motions and then still win, they need to be shown that they can't. And they're still great kids, and they're still going to work hard, and I truly believe we'll go have a successful weekend, but we've got to be better than what we played tonight.
Well, we mentioned you jumped out early 2-0, and you still had that 2-0 lead, I think, going into the fourth inning. They hit a solo home run. Megan got hurt in the second inning on a play that wasn't even at first base. You had a lackluster effort on something else. It was a domino effect almost.
It really was, and I think that the bomb went off when Haley didn't run it out to first base, and that's when the dugout started being tense and tight, and they knew I was pissed, and that never helps things, but at the same time, they have to understand that your coach is going to be mad when you don't do things all out. Whenever there is that less than 100% effort, the coaches are going to be disappointed in you, and I think they see that, and I know they're disappointed themselves, and I just hope we show the emotional maturity to bounce back and be ready to go against Utah State.
Well, you got to their pitcher in the first inning, and then after that, she, got to give her some credit. I thought she did a good job of doing what she did, but it just didn't look like we made very good adjustments.
So we didn't. She changed speeds really well. I thought that was her strength, and she could come inside hard or off speed, and she could work both sides of the plate, and she got us taking the pitches we could have hit and swinging at the pitches that we really shouldn't hit well, and when you swing at pitches you're not supposed to be hitting, that's when you hit the soft stuff, and I think we had a lot of soft stuff tonight.
And we've talked about it. We talked about it after this weekend. Little things that might not show up in the box score can come back to haunt you. It's a 3-2 game going into the seventh inning. They get the leadoff man on. Looks like you have a double play ball. We don't turn it. Then we make a poor decision later on what I thought could have been the inning double play, and it just kind of unraveled.
Yeah, and Mel probably wasn't her sharpest tonight, but we should have still been able to work out of that inning with no more than one run having been given up. And of course, then you play in the seventh inning 2 runs or 1 run. It's different than you play when you're down 6. So it's just a disappointing effort, and all I can say is I hope we put it behind us and that we're better going into this weekend.
Well, and what do we have to do this weekend against Utah State?
Well, we've got to play Louisiana Tech softball, and Louisiana Tech softball is that 100% effort. It's that all-out enthusiasm. It's that big-time energy that you've seen when you've been with us on the road, and it's really being excited about playing and knowing that we're all going to work our butts off to give just that one little ounce of energy to our team, and that if we do all that successfully, then we'll find a way to win ball games.
Well, and it's a big series this weekend for us on the road.
It is, and we got to play like it's a big series, but not that we don't want to play like it's the the WAC championship. We don't want to put those kind of nerves on us. We just want to go out and play our ball, and if we do, I promise you they're a good team, but we're a good team, and we'll be just fine. But we just have to play Louisiana Tech softball.